He's a 23-year-old who wants to single-handedly change the mobile payment industry and build out a $50 billion business. He's nothing short of ambitious. Joining us today, Scavenger's self-proclaimed chief ninja, Seth Priebatsch. Chief ninja.
Absolutely.
So that's what happens when you start a company at 21.
Yeah, you can come up with pretty much any title you want, but Chief Ninja is very useful for me because venture capitalists are used to negotiating against CEOs. None of them have ever negotiated against Ninja before.
And people take it seriously. A 23-year-old walks in and says, I'm the Chief Ninja, and they do take it seriously.
They take it seriously after a couple proof points, right? After a couple million users, after you've got Coca-Cola and Subway working with you, then they look past Ninja as sort of a fun thing and start to look at the business.
Okay. All right, so tell us, how are you going to change the mobile payment industry?
Sure. So just recently we launched our second app called LevelUp. And it's a way to pay with your phone and save time and save money at right now about 1,000 local businesses across Boston, New York, Philadelphia, and San Francisco, rolling out nationwide in the next 2 weeks. So you sign up for LevelUp online or download the app for iPhone or Android, and then you link any credit or debit card you want. So you can use whatever credit or debit card you want, just link it to it, and it'll give you basically a code that you carry around on your phone. You show up to any of these businesses, you scan your phone, and that completes the payment.
So everyone seems to be trying to enter the mobile payment realm right now.
Definitely,
I mean,
yeah.
Is it that loyalty program that's going to set you apart? What exactly sets you apart and thinks you can kind of get in there a little bit late in the game?
Sure. So everyone's entering mobile payments because I think if you sort of step back and think about the sentence of a decade from now, are people going to be paying with credit cards? It might take a decade, but the answer is probably no. So people know that things are going to shift to these devices that we always have with us all the time. They're just what we use to live with. And so everyone's very excited about that. What we think sets LevelUp apart is that it adds a lot of value beyond the payment. It enables merchants to run a high-tech loyalty program. It enables consumers to save about $25 to $50 a month just by paying with their phone. And it enables merchants to save between $10,000 and $20,000 a year in payment processing.
So how do you guys make money doing this? How does LevelUp actually make money?
Sure. So we make money off of a payment processing arrangement with the merchants. So we charge them 2%. In reality, that actually ends up being a lot cheaper than what they normally pay. They'll generally pay 3 to 6% to accept an Amex, a MasterCard, a Visa, Discover. We've built a much more efficient infrastructure, so we charge them 2%. The rest is free. And 2% of, if you can flow the economy through your pipes, 2% of that is a very, very large business.
You talk a big game, right? You're 23 years old. You want to create. You think a $50 billion business is. You want more. Your answer to that is it should be more.
Sure.
Are you ever worried that this is ambitious and it's obviously helped you build a great team and get a lot of funding? Are you ever worried that the expectations are too high and that this could be a failed startup, but the stakes are a lot higher now?
So there's always risk. I mean, one of the definitions of an entrepreneur is someone who's somewhere between criminally obsessed with what they're doing and a little bit neurotic and delusional about what they're doing, and you sort of have to walk that fine line. For us, the sort of the mission of what we're building, this idea of actually bringing game mechanics into the real world, the idea of bringing with Scavenger that into social interactions, with LevelUp into transactional interactions is such a phenomenally exciting opportunity that myself, major investors like Google Ventures, Highland Capital, Balderton Capital, and 110 other incredibly bright people have sort of all agreed to band together to try and make this happen. And of course, there's always the risk of failure, but 2.5 million users in, 5,000 enterprises in, revenue doubling every year. We certainly haven't won yet, but we talk a big game because we think the opportunity and the stakes are there, and we're certainly willing to risk it all to make it happen.